Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last episode of the Pandaren Quadruple Classic. In this week's episode, we remaster, quite literally, one of the oldest videos on this channel, funny enough. In this case, it's the creation of MC3 Radio, a video and an actual building tutorial that's been around for nearly as long as this channel has, clocking just shy over 4 years old. It's quite old, let's be honest here. So, without further ado, let's get right into it and remaster this ancient classic. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another building tutorial. This week, I'm rebuilding the classic MC3 radio station, a place that's nearly, well, as old as this channel. Now you can definitely quote me on that, let's be completely honest here, that's actual facts. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna shut up so this way you can sit back and enjoy this specialty crafted building tutorial. So enjoy. First, we're going to create the actual parking area, or parking lot, of the actual radio area itself. For this, I'm just going to be using some stone slabs as outlines, some gray concrete for the actual road, as well as some white concrete powder to represent dividers where people are going to park. Now for the actual building itself, mainly comprised out of stone bricks, as well as the edges just being bone blocks. No idea why I wanted to use bone blocks, but for some reason I just wanted to use bone blocks. For the floor, I'm not going to go for anything super fancy, and I'm just going to go with some basic spruce planks, but feel free to make the floor whatever you feel see fit. I'm also just going to go back real quick and add some additions to the parking lot, because, I felt that it was missing something. For this, I'm just going to add some parking meters and a roof over it, so that, your car doesn't get completely drenched or something. Now, for the actual interior of the radio station. You can really do this however you want, because again, this is basically your build, but for this case, I'm just going to add a basic stand where you can actually, see your newscasters. I'm going to be using dispensers as the camera, along with a bunch of redstone and lecterns to give the idea that people are reading off scripts, as well as providing some paintings around the room just for added character. Lastly, we gotta put the MC3 Radio logo on top of the building, and I'll be using a variety of things like iron bars and, surprisingly, poppers to make it seem like it's being held up by a giant metal statue, I guess you can call it. And now, with all of that coronavirus communication, let's be completely honest here, out of the way, we can now see the full build. So, that is going to conclude this week's building tutorial. I would say it's definitely a pretty fun one, remastering quite literally one of the first, if not maybe the only, building tutorials that was sort of unique to its own regard. It's the only radio station one, and more importantly, I've been wanting to remaster this particular building tutorial for quite some time. So I'm happy I finally get to do it and end off the year on a good note while doing so. But if you have enjoyed this building tutorial, make sure you leave a like down below and comment, hey, we want to see this, because it's kind of weird if I make some really random suggestions. But with that, that's all for now. My name is PandaPowerSauce, remember to stay saucy, and we thank you for watching the final episode of the Pandaren Quadruple Classic. We'll see you again on Monday, December 14th, with Let's Talk After the Show, going over all the development you need to know. Take it easy, everyone. Later!